Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Cigars Unbanded.
What is
this
up?
Is episode. What episode is this? 68. 68. I know, man.
Getting
68.
geezed up.
We're getting up there, boys. We are smoking cigar number 4 out of the March pack with Small Batch. We are short a few members tonight, but they might be popping in later. We got Carpy still on vacation. No one knows where Johnny OCD is, so that's not really concerning, right?
Hope he's all right.
Only one person of the fair sex knows where Johnny OCD is right now.
Yeah.
Only one lady. One very nice lady, I'm sure.
One lucky lady.
One lucky lady. Oh, holy shit. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil.
Well, there he is.
Dang,
Hold on. Small problem. Are you getting any feedback or anything? My fucking headphones are dead.
Sounds good.
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
I think that was just Mike's slider because I heard something weird. I was like, "There's some weird shit." But I think it was just Mike lighting up.
So
Sorry.
let me turn you guys up real quick. Because if not, I'll have to try and find something else.
You sound okay.
No, you sound fine. You sound fine.
I know, but I can't hear you guys, so I got to turn you up. And then I want to see. Okay, how the where's the fucking volumes on the
Johnny?
laptop?
This is a goddamn professional fucking show, bud. Okay, you show up late, and then you're pulling these kind of fucking shenanigans, dude.
It's worth it.
Well, you got to let me finish too. So,
Hear me out.
For some reason I have to throw up, do you want it on camera or do I bounce?
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you sick? You got stomach flu? Or...
Bro, I've been sleeping like for 2 hours, 3 times a day. Like that's it. Like I'm fucked. So.
Oh my god.
All right. So we're good.
Damn.
I'm gonna let my headphones charge for a little bit.
Yeah, we're good, bro.
Yeah?
Keep the puke off camera. I mean, Felipe's got the flu, so he's not here. Alchemist is working late. And at least you showed up, right? We could always credit you for at least giving it a go.
Against all odds, Johnny.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what the chat's up to. If you guys aren't smoking cigar number 4 out of the March pack, let us know what you're smoking, drinking. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is a nice day to have a cigar. I've been waiting all day.
Oh shit, we're live. I thought we were backstage.
Oh, fuck, man.
Hey, all things considered, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse, especially with Johnny. Especially Johnny.
Yeah.
I literally thought we were backstage. All right.
Okay.
My bad.
What's going on, Derek? You're trying the Avowed Awakening? Dude, it's my favorite Avowed. I hope you like that. Very nice.
It's very good.
Very good. Have you smoked all of them yet, Matt? All of the blends? Is the New Dawn still your favorite?
New Dawn's still my personal favorite. The Avowed, the Avowed Awakening is a second favorite. Just, neck and neck there. And then both, because I know there's a slight blend differential between the Vow. Like one, I think the Toro may have like an extra leaf or something where the Corona Gorda doesn't. I haven't had them enough to like really, like just try and like, decipher the differences between the two. But it's not, I still like it. It's just out of the 4 or out of the 3 blends, that's my least favorite, although it's still good. Mm-hmm. It's not, none of them are bad. It's just, you have your favorites.
Yeah.
And the New Dawn's my favorite.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Craig? What's up, Luke? A little spice from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else getting a little bit
spicy
of that
meatball?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. I don't know if I was expecting that, but we'll see how this develops. Oh, I have seen a couple wrapper issues on the cigar. We were just talking. Mike's is a kind of a little beat up too.
Mine has a teeny bit of damage on the foot, but we're just going to burn right through that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh. Get over there, Roger. There we go.
You guys still hear me even when the camera's off?
Yeah.
That's
Hoping that we could
Yeah.
avoid foobar here.
Yeah, that'd be bad. I don't know if we've ever had a cigar like not finish on the show. I can't think of one. Roger, can you?
No DMPs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, you guys even finished that golden egg, didn't you? The one you rated F tier.
Dude, that thing finished me. Okay, I didn't smoke that cigar.
It gave you Ebola. It gave you the HIV.
I was down for like a week and a half. You guys smoke that cigar? Anyone else on the panel besides Roger and I who had to suffer through it?
No.
Never try that
no.
thing, dude.
no.
That was terrible.
After that episode, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Carpy sent me another one in a different size, and I was like, there's no fucking way I'm revisiting this cigar, dude. There's zero chance. I think it's a Lancero. So
The Lancero I thought was good, dude. That's initially what I had. That was really good, but
all right. I know what's going to your house next time I send you cigars.
Brothers of the Cud. I love that.
What's up, Callie? But Roger, I watched your review today, bro. I was so excited.
nice.
I wish you enjoyed it more than
The
than you
beginning
did.
was good. Your Año de la Culebra. The beginning was really good. I was really hopeful. I thought, oh, cool, Zodiac, that's good. But then it was so boring, man. Have you guys smoked that cigar yet?
I had a similar experience. It started out pretty damn good, and I thought it was going to go somewhere, but it just flatlined. It plateaued low, and then it just stayed there and just got worse.
I feel like I smoked that thing forever, man. It was smoked for a long time.
It felt like forever because it was so boring, probably.
This is the year of the snake Placencia.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Davidoff was okay, but it was just so expensive. So expensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
really
both
good.
of them. I like both. Johnny, did you smoke one yet?
The snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had both.
Did you prefer one or the over?
I don't know, man. I guess you don't watch my shit.
Well, I know you haven't put out a video in about 2 weeks, so what do you want me to do?
Oh, that's okay because I put them out like a while ago.
Yeah. What do I just study your videos? Come on. What do you think? I'm one of your girlfriends
Honestly,
over
man,
here?
I don't even remember the cigars. I'm almost positive I like the Davidoff better.
You did like the Davidoff better, but I think you still like
Thank you
the
for watching,
Placencia.
Matt. Thank you. I appreciate
Of course.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm your number one fan. I try and get people to come over to your channel pretty frequently.
So, Matt, are you working on the Johnny OCD outro with the Studio Ghibli edit that everybody's been posting on Twitter?
Yeah, I saw because I was on YouTube today and I saw the Beastmade guy, Beastmade reviews. He Ghibli'd himself. I was like, oh, that's a thing. Oh, that looks like him. That's cool. So yeah, I guess we'll have to find a very I guess unflattering way to make Johnny into an anime character, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Did you see who you were today, Johnny?
I did. All hail the queen.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's all right. I did see that.
May she rest in peace.
R.I.P. baby. So what are we getting for initial thoughts on the cigar? Roger, you're in your favorite spot to be the first one to tell us. So
Damn, man.
Yeah.
take up.
Not
Take a
getting
puff, man.
much from it, dude. I did initially when I started it. I got a bit of nuttiness, and I like that. I'm not really getting much sweetness from the cigar, but I got a lot of spice. Not bad spice. It's just a bit of spice on the palate. And then a little bit of floral. Maybe because I read that's stuck in my head. I'm like, I think I am getting that. But so far, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Johnny, can you even taste stuff if you're not feeling well? Like, is your palate okay?
Oh, my palate's fantastic. I just feel a little nauseous.
Okay. How's the cigar performing for you?
Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been. I guess I got here a little late. I've just been retrohaling, bro. I really like this cigar. It's just like a lot of like cinnamon or like baker's spice. Like it's subtly unique. It's not quite cinnamon. It's something else, and it's starting to get like a dark fruit sweetness at the end of the retrohale now. So I like this, and I'm absolutely wearing pants. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Good to know.
All right, Michael, what are you getting from the cigar?
Definitely that mixture of spice and florality on the retro. A little bit of oak spice too on the palate. Start was more nutty than in like what we're getting right now. Just seems to be very linear. The texture too is like a little thinner than I'd like, but overall it still has some potential. So just trying to navigate the burn issues.
Here you go. Matt, what do you got?
This thing's really good. I'm getting, I'll just call it a mulling spice. I can't really pinpoint it, so I'm just going to call it a mulling spice. It's fairly sharp, but manageable. Very sweet on the palate. Very syrupy, sweet. It's like a syrup, like a kind of like a maple syrup, but there's like a kind of a fruity component to it too, almost like a tropical fruitiness to it. Then I'm getting like mesquite wood undertones, earth undertones, but for me, that sweetness on the palate especially is hitting the most, and that's very good. Spice is manageable through the retrohale. I'm still getting the sweetness through the retro, but it's mostly the spice through the nose. But it's a dynamic, good cigar so far for me. What about you, Pete?
Yeah, no, I'm not getting any of that.
What?
This is straight oak right now, like a lot of oak, and it's a pepper, but I can't put my finger on it. It's not like a black, it's almost like a cayenne pepper. Like I'm getting like the back of my throat is kind of like itchy with like pepper, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Almost kind of like an ammonia tingle, but with pepper.
Yeah, there's no ammonia for sure, but it does have that kind of like sensation. Very drying on the palate. My saliva is like going quickly, and I'm not having a good time with this right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is not a good start, but we still got a long way to go. Let's see what everyone in the chat is saying.
Florality and Pete, man.
I hate florality, dude.
It just tanks them.
I hate it. I hate it.
The spice on the retro's ramping up for me on this one. It wasn't
It's ramping up. Shit.
And since I know the makeup of this cigar, like for me, it makes sense why this wouldn't hit for me. I'm finding this out more and more recently, but I was hopeful, and we'll see that we still got a lot of cigar to go. Uh-oh, we got a bust there, Johnny.
Yeah, I don't think we went through the binder though. I'm gonna hit it with the old Albert glue though, just to be safe.
There you go. Yeah, no sweetness on this cigar for me, it's a little disappointing. It is burning rather quickly though. I don't know if you guys have noticed that too. It does seem to be moving along for me. Oh yeah.
What's going on, Rise and Grind?
What up, dude?
What up?
What's going on? Who's also got control of the chat? Matt, you got control of the chat too, right?
Yeah. Do you want me?
No, if you see anyone calling out like no, if you see people calling out flavor notes because I'm far behind or anything and you want to highlight anything, go for it.
Okay. We have Jackie 2 feet, very fast burn. Bulldog. What's up, Bulldog? It's got baking spice, a bit of floral, oak, and fruit sweetness. Very good for. I think me and Bulldog are having a fairly similar experience.
Nice.
Rostislav Traps. Pepper died down after a 1/4 inch. Getting some sweetness, and smoke is getting creamy. It seems like it's like the tale of two cigars right here. Like it's either a very linear, dry, woody experience or a very savory, sweet, more nuanced experience with like, more cinnamon, mulling spice other than just like a red pepper spice.
Yeah.
Connoisseur Eric is getting smoked meat.
Oh.
Okay. Craig P, cedar, maple, baking spice, smoked meat, and floral. Okay, that last one would kill you, Pete.
I just don't like floral, man.
Jonathan McCann, mad cinnamon spice on palate with oaky tones. Shaunicus, inch in, and the floral is dying off. That's good. I'm getting cayenne and sweetness on a long finish. And the guess is getting, oh, for sure. Guess is getting leather oak and a bunch of floral, no sweetness at all. A lot of differing experiences here.
We are all over the map. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Sid said a very thin wrapper on this one. So it does look very thin, like stretched thin. Could explain a lot of the issues that some guys are having with it. Let's see. What's up, Wesley? How you doing, man? Sal, brother.
It's a tight thing. Sal.
The bitterness is transitioning into a creamy oak. All right. Is Terrence here? I didn't see his name. Terrence, fit check. What are you wearing, buddy?
Where you at, T-Dog?
It's Raph smoking. He's got a Padron 2K Maduro and some Ardbeg. Okay.
Nice.
How do you feel about Ardbeg there, Michael?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hit or
miss.
Okay.
I started with Lafroig, dude. So like
Okay.
the PD stuff I've always been a fan of. Like Lafroig and Dewar's White Label, polar opposites, were my intros to Scotch.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the bottle or who makes it. It's something Viking, like 18 year that I have. It's the
Highland Park.
It's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Hands down.
I love that. I
Dude,
love it. It's
I'll
so
send
good.
it. I'll send it to you tonight. Get that out of my house, man. It was the most, like, I don't mind a little peat. Like a little splash of peat is okay. So this was like the first bottle I bought that I knew I was going to get more than I wanted. But it gets great reviews, and a lot of people are like, if you want a good experience, like a real heavy peated, bottle, that's the one to get. And I picked it up. I took one sip and corked it and never touched it again. It's been sitting for like 2 or 3 years.
Have you ever made yourself a penicillin cocktail?
I try not to take any penicillin of any form.
It's just the name of the drink.
Yeah, what is it? I've never heard of it.
So it's blended Scotch as the base with equal amounts of lemon juice and honey ginger syrup. And then you shake it, strain it over ice in a rocks glass, and you top it with a float of peated Scotch. So you got 2 different Scotches that you're working with, but it's delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's so funny because Prizzy, you said honey, you said what was it? Honey
Ginger.
What kind of syrup? Honey ginger. Like you said that, and like as I was taking a puff, I was like, I could kind of see that on this cigar. Like just like just being able to glean words you're hearing as you're experiencing the cigar. You can be very impressionable. That was like that draw right there. I was like, because I'm trying to find like what is that sweetness? It's like it's syrupy, but something else. Could it be fruity? Could it be florally? And it could be ginger for all the fuck I know. But when you said that, it clicked a little bit. Is it exactly that in my head? I don't know, but that's what I thought for a split second.
Yeah, like the person who trained me on cocktails was the inventor of that drink, Sam Ross from Milk and Honey in New York City. So we had to make dozens of these every single day. And like the real key to the cocktail is the ginger syrup has to be fresh ginger juiced, and then you mix in white granulated sugar to the ginger juice to make the syrup. So you don't like buy a just flavored syrup, right?
Yeah.
But it's such a good cocktail with cigars. Like it's something that I really should just do an episode on. But like if you want a good way to incorporate a peated whiskey that you don't necessarily like and you just have it in small amounts, it's a good pairing with your cigars.
I'll have to try it out. I'll have to
Mhm.
try it out. Okay.
And I was wondering the same thing JD was. Pete doesn't like Pete, huh? How do you not like Pete?
I don't like being called Pete. Like,
Self-deprecating?
I never liked that.
Really?
I was always like, my name's
dude.
Peter.
I call you Pete all the
It's fine.
time, dude.
It doesn't bother me, but if I meet somebody, they're like, hey, and I'm like, hey, I'm Peter. Like, that's just, some people like Matt, some people like Matthew, Michael. I've always just been a Peter guy. And it stems from growing up. My best friend's name is Peter. So there was both of us. So everyone would call him Pete and I was Peter. That's how you distinguished us in like school or hanging out or whatever.
That makes sense.
It kind of started there. We had 3 Peters in my class, like all the way to high school. So it was a little confusing, but that's how we had to do it. The other kid got called by his last name.
Petey,
No, he got called by his last name.
Petey.
That'd be the worst, dude. That would be the worst.
I call you Sweet Pete. You must
Sweet
really
Pete.
hate that when I call you Sweet Pete.
It's not bad. It's
This
not bad. I'll take
guy.
it. I play it for my wife. I'm like, why can't you call me these nice things?
Right?
Matt, can you highlight Waylon's comment, please?
Let's see. Where are you?
All right.
Thanks,
Take it,
sorry.
everybody.
Sorry.
Take it.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
The hits keep coming. I'm streaming on Instagram too, because every once in a while I'll do it. And Stogie Up said, "What's up?" He's down in Florida. So glad to see you, Stogie Up.
Nice.
It's so dumb how they haven't figured out how to port the comments over to StreamYard yet. Like you got to have 2 screens up to get it all working right. But Eric Tranza in there too. He said, "What up, boys?" A lot of Z's in that one.
What up, dude? Love that guy.
Tran. Hey man, looking forward to this cigar. You better be sending us some for review because
Yeah,
I want to know. I want to know what
put
that
it to
thing's
the
all
test.
about.
Put it to
Yeah,
the test, man.
that's right.
Soon, man. It'll be out soon.
Very soon. And JB was like, "Is this Johnny's official debut on the panel?" As you can see, we got a lot of work with Johnny. He's a little unrefined. We got to kind of polish him up before we let him here full time. Nothing,
Can't
Johnny.
polish a turd, buddy.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Carpy will be coming home tomorrow, but he might pop in today. I forgot what park he's doing today, but he's doing one of the
Universal.
There you go. There you go.
I do miss Carpy, man. I do miss
Yeah.
that guy.
Mhm.
I miss him.
And we miss Felipe too.
I miss-
obviously.
I miss my corneas being slightly burnt for 2 hours every live stream.
If you blow it all out, the retro.
That was good. That was fucking good.
We spend a lot of time in the cud. We spend a lot of time in the cud. Let's see here. Oh,
Windy.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Nathaniel's got his first knuckle sandwich 56. Nice.
57.
Oh, I'm sorry, 57. I always think
It's also
56.
still very good.
I think those 57s are going to round out nicely. Like they're pretty good right now, but I think the aging potential is going to be very close to the 56 when it's like a year in.
I hope so. Like, I don't know, with Espinosa, it just seems like everything after the 56 that's come out just seems a little bit too, the fucking Chicago, way too fresh. Like, that thing should still be in an aging room. But, like, other things, the Chef Special 24, like, things just seem to be kind of rushed. And the 57, the same thing. But the 56 from the jump was amazing, in my opinion. Yeah. So I hope the 57 follows suit and just becomes that good of a cigar. I love that size, the like 5 3/4 by 55 or whatever it is, 54. I love that size, especially that oval. I love that press on that size.
Yeah, I've never smoked the 55. I still have it, and I only got one, so I'm kind of like hesitant on smoking it, but I probably should do that soon just to get it done.
Yeah.
What's up, Blackbeard?
Great cigar.
Yeah, Alma de Campo. Very nice.
Heck yeah, man.
What else we got here? Oh, we got a little backup, Roger, saying that the snake was very boring, especially for a $50 stick.
It's 50.
When a cigar
It's
is
50?
boring like that, do you think age helps it? Probably not, right? When it's boring, it doesn't.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine, like, because what else can it do? It's like the Gurkha Year of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one that you had on the one that you had on the show, Pete. It's like that cigar. It's like it's so mundane and so boring. Like, where can it go? Like it's like that. And the same thing with like that with the Peter James, the cigar that had like a shit ton of aged tobacco in it. It's like aged tobacco doesn't necessarily mean a good cigar. Like it can if it's blended properly. But I mean, if it's like a boring cigar, you'd imagine they probably use aged tobacco, especially for a cigar that's $50. But that doesn't necessarily mean a good experience. And it's hard to imagine how like a muted cigar is gonna like flourish over time. I don't know.
Absolutely. Look at the wheeling with the dono.
Hell yeah.
Said
It's a dope comment too.
Mine's getting better. Warmer weather. We are unbanded. That's right, buddy. You're gonna have to put that jacket away soon.
It's the opposite of I was in the pool. Complete opposite.
I see. I got it. Oh man. Oh, Jonathan said I'm gonna pull an OCD. I think I've had this one before for reals.
Real stuff.
Okay. A lot of baking spices for days. This might be where everyone was chiming in. Caramel undertones on the retro, said Terrence.
There's Terrence.
There he is.
Come on, Terrence.
What else? Whittlebacks, what's going on, man? Which flavor notes would be in your dream cigar? Peruvian, right?
Johnny go first. Johnny go first.
Antique teak, plum, lemon, cinnamon, and like sweet buttercream. Man, there's so much chocolate, vanilla. I mean, I don't know. It all
And
depends.
some go better with others, you know? It's like a mix of this and that.
Like I really like a really good like lemon nuance, only because it's like for me super rare to like get it. So when I get it, I really, really enjoy it. But there was like one cigar I smoked. I don't even remember what it is. I know I reviewed it, and it tasted like the Boston cream filling with the donut, but no chocolate, and that was really good. I don't even remember what cigar that was.
Yeah,
but like I don't know. There's so many nuances.
What about the rest of you guys? What's a standout flavor that when you get, you're like, this? I need this in every cigar.
Butter.
Butter. Yeah, butter's good.
Yeah.
I like cherry. When I get cashew nuttiness, that's like, I freaking love that.
Cuban spice.
Oh, yeah.
The sunflower seed note that I get off of Cameroon sometimes. I really love that. You know that Matt describes it as cardamom spice as well. It's a good note.
Yep.
Raisins. It's always great.
Sweet Hawaiian bread. Something like that. I love when I get a note like that. Butter, cherry, plum, syrup, maple syrup, caramel, butterscotch, toffee. Like, I love sweet cigars. Like, it's good to have a balance, but like when there's a prominent satiating component or sweet component on top, and then you have other like base flavors of wood, earth, underneath, that's an amazing cigar to me.
I like chocolate, man. I like chocolate, baking spices. Anytime I get a buttery bread note, though, like a cornbread, dude, that like sticks out to me, and I'm like, I need this in every cigar. Obviously, I don't get that in a lot of the darker stuff I've been smoking, or I usually tend to smoke. But now that my palate is shifting to more lighter cigars for some reason. A lot of Ecuadorian stuff. I get a lot of that baking.
What cigar?
Sweetness.
What cigar do you get cornbread on?
I was trying to think of it and I can't. There's like 2 or 3. I'd have to scroll through my pictures and be like that one. But when it happens, it's freaking great, man. I can't remember. There was a Cuban I smoked recently that had a lot of that like buttery bread kind of note, little bit of like dense cake. Can't remember it. I'd have to look back, but those are always the notes I like.
Love it. This cigar is getting better too. The spice is dying down for me. It's becoming more sweet, even more sweet than it was before. This is right now. I think on the panel, it's Johnny and I enjoying this the most, assuming Johnny's having a similar experience as he was at the start. This is very good.
Yeah.
I really like it.
How's the burn, Michael? Is it correcting itself?
We got there with the Albert glue, man, did the trick, keeping everything
Nice.
together. And I've gotten now like this butterscotch caramel note that's really nice on the back end that I like a lot. So cigar's doing much better.
Nice. Roger, any
Sick.
changes for you in the palate?
A little bit, not much. I mean, it's getting a little bit better. I'm getting now, I do get like a tiny bit of fruitiness, but without the sweetness. Earlier, all I could taste was like, the spice was gone, but like on my palate, I could taste like Fireball or like that cinnamon gum, like very apparent, but that went away.
Okay. Still pretty arid for me. Like it's drying the shit out of my mouth. The floral has died down though. The wood note is still pretty prominent. Still not getting any kind of sweetness in it. So I'm okay with the floral dying down. That's kind of making it more bearable right now, but still not my favorite profile. What about you, Johnny?
What?
All right. How's the cigar for you, Johnny?
Oh, good. No, I'm listening. It's just the volume's low. I heard
I got
floral, and then how about you, Johnny? No, I mean I like the cigar aside from like the wrapper issues and like the few amount of times I had to touch it up, but that might be because of the Albert glue as well. But I don't mind this cigar. I hate to be that, I know we're supposed to be like I'm biased on price, but like if this is an affordable cigar, it works for me. If it's 25 and up, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to give price point away, but I will
know.
say it's under $20. I'll say that. It's an under $20 stick.
It's not uber luxury.
Yes. Yes. And speaking of Uber luxury, what a segue for the first episode in Flamin' Fitties, which will be not this Saturday, the next Saturday. What's that? I think it's the 5th, April 5th. Sounds about right. We will be smoking a Mirafell Mir Pyramid. So if you want to get one, they're still out there. Pick up a stick. Join us next Saturday. I believe 2 Guys still has it, so do some Googling. You'll find it. They had the best price available that I could find. I don't know if it's still in stock because a couple more guys on the Discord bought it today, but that'll be the one.
Does Corona still have them?
I think so, but they were priced higher. A little more expensive over there.
Okay. I hope it's worth it. I've heard nothing but great things.
You've never smoked it?
Never smoked it. Never smoked that size. And I trust Skinny. I don't know about you, but I trust Skinny for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With cigars, yeah.
With your car? I don't know, man.
With my car, I don't know, bro.
Those lot deals get a little sketchy.
Yeah, man.
Who smoked the pyramid? Roger, have you smoked it?
No, not the pyramid. Looking forward to it.
Johnny, you've had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Thanks to Skinny, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That'll be good.
Heard good things. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yep, Andrew, that's kind of what we're seeing here. And I mean, a lot of people are getting different things on a cigar. This will be a fun one to see how it ranks when we get down to it.
Mm-hmm.
Stogie getting that charred oak, maybe. I can see a charred oak on this.
Definitely.
Oh, everybody's favorite Fool's in the house.
What up, Foo?
Enzo,
Hmm.
you baller,
Oh, and
you
Sid said this.
CEO baller.
Yeah. Sid said this is the first time pairing with a dark rum. Interesting so far. Rum might be good on this because I would need sweetness. I would need something to kind of balance off the flavors for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels like it wants to get there. The cigar wants to get there, but it's like it's just very muted for me.
Yeah.
That sucks. I wonder, like, because Andrew Grossman, he said, it just shows that we have different palates. I wonder how much of it is that, and how much of it is that the cigars are just different. Just if you had this cigar that I'm having right now, would you have more of a similar experience to what I'm having, or because our palates are so different that you just have the same experience? I always lean towards the cigar is more different than our palates are different. It can be a combination of both, obviously, but I think it's more to do with the cigars, just from cigar to cigar, box to box, batch to batch, because thousands of these are made at a time, and I think it's more inconsistency. Yeah, that JD said could be inconsistencies with the cigar. I think it's more to do with that slightly. It's an inexact science that you can't really, the only way to prove it is to here, Peter, try this. That's the only way. It sucks, but I think it's more to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, we've all smoked cigars that we know are like our go-tos, and every once in a while you'll have one and you'll be like, this is not what I'm used to. Like, it's just a one-off. Last night I smoked a Dunbarton, a Brulee Blue, and for like the first 2/3 it was identical to every Brulee Blue I've ever had, and then the final third, I can't remember what note I have written down somewhere, but it's a note I've never gotten off that cigar, and it threw me for a loop. I was like, what is this? Like, I've never gotten that in the cigar, and obviously that's going to happen. As a blender and a producer of cigars, that's got to be the hardest thing to do, is just maintain that consistency. It's got to be a nightmare. Ooh,
freaking Mike. So tight.
What is that?
It's a marshmallow.
This is a marshmallow, toasted marshmallow.
Yeah, buddy.
What a drink.
Yeah.
Jeez. Must be nice. But if you guys saw today on Discord or on IG, I got a little package today from John Huber over at Crown Heads, and I made a post with some new cigars, and he's like, dude, thanks for the support. I'm going to send you some stuff. And I was like, I don't need more cigars. Like, thank you, but I'm good. And obviously I have enough of your product. Like, we're good. But he wanted to send me stuff. So I told him, I was like, anything you send me, like any cigars you send me, I'm just going to do a giveaway on the show. And he's like, yeah, man, whatever you want. That sounds great. So tonight, if you are a member of the Unbanded packs, if you have the packs, the monthly packs, if you hashtag Unbanded in the chat, we will run a contest, and you will win this prize pack. I added a few more of my favorite Crown Heads in here to make it a little bit bigger of a prize pack. So we got a little bit of everything in this one. Hashtag Unbanded, all lowercase. I don't know if cases matter. It's the first time we're doing a giveaway, but if you put an uppercase, just do another one lowercase. If you have the packs, you are qualified. I'm going to make sure that whoever wins has the pack. I'm going to verify it with Dave over at Small Batch tomorrow. And if there's any tomfoolery, I'll pull a couple of names just in case the first guy's trying to pull one over on us. So if you get the packs, hashtag Unbanded, throw it in the chat. We'll do that in a little bit. A nice little way to give back to the people who are supporting us. Yep.
would you say that the winner has to be validated?
Yes, he would have to be validated. Yeah, that would have been cool if this was an Agrinorsa giveaway. I don't know.
I feel a little violated. Each time I hear that hashtag.
Violated, validated. It's all good stuff,
dude.
So,
speaking of which, sorry, you go, Pete.
No, finish. Go.
Did you guys saw the new design Supreme Leaf bands, right?
Yeah.
No,
I saw them.
I have not.
Anybody in the chat, let me know if you've seen it. You'll probably see it on Half Wheel, or I saw it on Instagram. God bless Terrence over at Aganorsa, but like that band. For one, the band's already busy enough with color. There's already too much color. It's I love it. I know it's it could be pretty, some people don't like it, some people hate it. I'm just in the camp of I really like that Supreme. Yeah, you don't like it, Pete.
Yeah.
He added gold leafing to the original band, like where all the writing is. And the logo, he added gold. They added gold. I can't put it on him, but Aganorsa Leaf added gold leafing to that band. I know it's a nitpicky thing to mention about, but it's like the band's already busy and bright enough. You don't need to add gold, another color to it that doesn't match any other color in that band.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, why the gold, dude? Unless there's some reason that.
I think a foot band would have been better or something. You know what I mean? Just a little foot band, just kind of saying what it is.
Nothing. Or how about just make more consistently good cigars? Because there's been some Supreme Leafs. Because there's been Supreme Leafs that have been freaking amazing. And like even some later iterations. Like I know Marvin, he said he loved the Rothschild. I haven't had that one, but I've heard some like down the line subsequent releases have been pretty damn good.
Yep.
How about just make like each release just focus on making more consistently good cigars? That's what I would focus on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna smoke because Matt, you gave me a Supreme Leaf. I think it's like one of the first ones that came out. What size is it?
Yeah.
It's not too big.
There's
I was gonna smoke
Toro
it,
or Robusto. If it was the Robusto, it's the very first release back in like 2020.
It's the Robusto, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna smoke this one because like I haven't had a good Supreme Leaf in I don't know how long, but I probed it and it was like 64, and I was like, God, I'm not gonna risk it because I didn't want it to be over humidified. But I'm looking forward to smoking that cigar. I got it in my dry box.
Yeah, close foot too, so it takes longer to dry box and acclimate.
Yeah. Two of you as Pete and Repeat. Yeah. Remember that show, Pete and Pete on Nickelodeon? That was the best.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of that superhero?
Chad, I
Pete?
forgot.
No, his name was like Ernie or something, but I don't know. He wore like, I can't remember. I'm too old now. I don't know.
What is the Juarez with the red band on it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll bring this back. I'll go through the cigars real quick. Yeah. So that little Juarez at the top is the Ferdinand that you can only get in the wet packs. That's exclusive to the Juarez wet pack. And then we'll go left from right on my screen. It's the Las Calaveras, the Decimo, the anniversary that came out. The new Belgium Blue. Last year's release of Blood Medicine, which I saw they're re-releasing this year. We'll see how that goes.
As an LE.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
the
cigar
brand new,
is called the Wetback.
Wait, what? No.
Oh, fuck.
What are you talking about?
What did you say the Juarez was called? Fuck, man.
It came in a wet
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
It's in a wet pack.
Oh, Wet Pack.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. I'm fucked. I thought that was wild.
Yeah. Okay. So then there's the Mule Kick from this year, the LE that just came out. We got a Cornetta Habano, which is the better.
It's so funny. It'd be so funny if Johnny just like all over the screen right now.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit.
We got Las Calaveras 22, 23, and 24. We got a Mil Diaz 23 Bellicoso. Then you got Mil Diaz Maduro next to that. And then the TAA 23 is the Lost Angel. And then above it is the... I do love that cigar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the probably my favorite one out of all these is the Pastelitos and the little guy in the top right-hand corner. So pretty good price back there.
Couldn't throw in one of those Bellicosos Finos? Look around, huh, Pete?
Listen, I'm running low, buddy. Okay, I'm running low.
Listen,
I'm running low on those.
oh man,
Jeez,
so tight.
So if you have the unbanded packs, you're subscribed monthly to the small batch packs. Hashtag unbanded in the chat. We'll pull a winner in a little bit, but it'll be fun to do. Fucking Johnny,
I love
Jesus.
But the chat's agreeing with me though. They heard the same thing. That's why I was like, "What?" Like, I thought that was wild. You know,
I don't think they're agreeing with you.
Sorry, I asked, Peter.
Yeah, you know. I hope John's not watching this. That's bad. He's not going to send me any more shit.
But mostly, hopefully, John's not thinking like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's rename it." that's the biggest hope.
Yeah. All right, let's check in with the cigar because we're going into the final third for me at least. I don't know where you guys are at.
Yes.
All right. Roger, anything changing for you on the profile, or is it pretty much the same thing, man?
Pretty much the same. Now that I'm getting closer to the end, I'm getting more of like it's starting to get kind of earthy for me, pretty earthy, like wet earth. But that's it. And that little bit of like fruit that I was starting to get, like it's just gone.
Gotcha. Matt, if you see any comments too, feel free to throw them up. Johnny, what are you getting over there? Anything new?
No.
Oh, okay.
What I am getting though that I actually like, and I know you were getting it, like on the palate, there is just this really nice, like subtle. It's not offensive or too strong, but there's a real nice like red pepper flake on the tongue. I love it.
Okay. What are you getting there, Michael?
So I'm picking up a little bit more minerality in the final third, and like that earthiness that Roger was describing. Definitely still like the charred meat, oak kind of note as like the prominent flavor, less sweetness and more arid in the final third for me.
Yeah.
It's getting more earthy towards the end. The sweetness and the earth are kind of running parallel for me right now. So that's starting to wane. It's starting to do that final third thing. Just is what it is. It's still enjoyable. It's the spice isn't ramping up, which I appreciate. Still have that mulling spice, the nondescript kind of spice, not pepper. It's still enjoyable, but not as enjoyable as the first, second, third. What about you, Pete?
Yeah, I don't really like this cigar. It's the oak is just, the oak is there, the floralness is back. That's just the two notes I'm getting. That charred tobacco note, like this, just it's not offering me anything. There's no sweetness in the cigar. I'm drinking a Coke right now. I'd be in trouble. Like if I had this with water, I would have gave up probably already. So we'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll do the scoring. What did Sosa say here? Final third, fruitiness is gone. It's getting drier, more acrid. Yeah, still smoky. Not my favorite. I think we're echoing the same things. Yeah.
We have a guest from Texas. Texas tourist thinks it's a Gurkha. All right.
It can't happen. Small batch does not carry Gurkha.
Can't get
not have Gurkha.
Can't get gurked.
I'll have to find something else they carry that we control on. And Sid said his wrapper blew up, but it's still smokable. Definitely drying on the palate. Oh, sorry about that. I just saw the Shikaka should never be rolled by Whelan, and he is correct.
Mm-hmm.
He is correct.
Yeah.
Beautiful cigar though. Like that wrapper they use is freaking gorgeous, but doesn't smoke that way.
Yeah. And Jose said, are the knuckle head sandwiches worth it?
Yes, depends on which one, but all the LEs and the Connecticut, the regular release Connecticut is very good. Great cigar. The Habano and the Maduro that first came out, and of course I had the Habano to start, and for I had that cigar. I didn't like it. It was a pepper bomb. Then I went like a year plus without having any more because I didn't like the first one so much. But there are much more enjoyable cigars within that portfolio.
Yeah. Do you guys enjoy the regular ones, regular production ones outside of the Connecticut? That seems to be like the consensus best one.
I haven't tried the Maduro.
Okay.
I think, Mike, you've had the Maduro.
Yes, I believe so. Let me double check. Make sure.
Where's this? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Someone was pairing with a Baja Blast. There it is. Jackie, nice, dude.
That's the way.
Yeah, I did have the Maduro. Good call, Matt. Great memory.
Baja Blast.
Live in Moss. That's right.
Damn straight.
Poor Javi's getting a tunnel on his cigar.
Of course he is. Man.
One day
bastard.
I'll make it through a whole pack.
We should name him Murphy. Murph. Murphy's Law.
I hope
The
he wins
Bush.
the giveaway. We'll throw it back
Good
up
dude.
here. Where is it? There we go.
Dude.
We got 37 entries right now. If you get the unbanded packs from Small Batch, you are eligible for this. Hashtag unbanded in the chat. We'll make sure to get your names in, and we will pull a winner soon. You guys got a favorite
Which will
in this
be
lineup?
verified.
Yes.
Fuck, I love that 23, man. The Los Cal 23. I freaking love that cigar. Did you have the 4 Kicks 25?
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it a B tier. Thought it was a solid cigar. I think aging potential with that cigar is there.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know if it's
throw
a My
this-
Father. It might be. So makes sense if it is.
$49.99 super chat from Ed
Jeez.
Williams. Dude, thank you.
Cheers,
Thanks, Ed.
buddy.
Shout out, Ed.
Evening to you too.
Fuck, man. That's awesome.
Super cool.
Appreciate that. All right. What do you guys want to do? Are we done with this cigar? I'm done with it.
You're done with it for sure.
I'm done with it. I think
it's a
I
good-
think we could vote on it.
How do you want to tackle this first? Okay, we'll vote first and then go into what we think it is, go into the wrapper and all that stuff.
Yep, we'll do that, and I'll kick off the voting here. Yeah, this is a D tier for me. This is a hard pass. I would not revisit this cigar. It started off kind of the way it finished, very linear, very just earthy, oaky, no sweetness for me, and that's usually a no-go. So I suppose I should put that in the chat so everyone can vote too. Huh? Jesus Christ. Amateur
Terrence
hour
like
over
rigged.
It's like one vote D.
And it gets a D. All right, it's in the chat now. If you're smoking along with us, click the link in the chat, vote on the cigar, S through F, S being the best. You'll read the descriptions there as you're voting. Let me go to the results here real quick. And they are populating now. Matt, what would you give this cigar?
I'll give it a B. Close to an A, but the final third tailed off too much to get an A tier, so I'm going with B.
Michael?
I gave it a C, and it was more about the fact that I wouldn't be opposed to trying it again underneath different circumstances. Like if somebody handed it to me and I did not have another cigar available, I would try it, even though it lacked for the wheelhouse that I like in terms of flavors. I think that there's potential down the road, especially maybe if you age it. Like there's the underlying caramel butterscotch that we got in the second third. If that could just find a way to be a little bit longer than an inch,
Yeah,
it'd be great.
Mhm.
I saw that, Felipe, jerk. What about you, Roger? What are you giving this?
I gave it a C, man. I think it could be good, and because like it had undertones of like fruitiness and that, but I also think maybe because when I probed mine on Monday, the RH was really high, so I put it into like my super quick dry box, and maybe it just dumped the RH.
Microwave.
No, I have the humor.
Leave it
The
out.
humor that I make, I lined it with like cedar, but like I don't know if it's like the wrong type of cedar. So when I put a cigar in there, it freaking dries up so fast. So maybe I don't know. I'm just thinking the draw was a little bit tight when I barely started too. So I was like, maybe this thing wasn't too ready.
All right, Johnny, what are you rating this cigar?
I gave it a solid middle of the road B. So I
Oh.
enjoyed it at initial light up a lot. It seemed to kind of just lose nuance as I smoked it, but it was still pretty damn good. I would probably be with Matt with like closer to an A if I didn't kind of have wrapper issues. So B, solid B.
Solid B.
Albert really didn't like it. Damn.
Yeah,
Really?
I was gonna say we have 3 votes for F tier, so I'm guessing that's construction issues. So that's not good. We have 8 votes for D tier, 11 for B, 16 for C, and there was 1 A tier out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's looking like it's. I mean, it's probably just going to be a C tier if we average everything in. We got 39 votes in right now, so we'll let that go for a little longer. But yeah, Terrence said it fell off pretty hard, but he gave it a B tier. Sosa with the caca. Okay, that explains it.
Mm-hmm.
And Albert, if you're still in the chat, let us know why it's an F. Oh, okay. So Javi, we know for sure it's because of construction and flavor. I wonder if Albert also had construction issues.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of
JD said
CC.
probably warped.
This fucking guy. We got Sal with a
Uh,
D tier.
Any other guesses in the chat as to what this cigar could be? Let us know.
I think Peter would have taken a Chinchale over that cigar.
Yeah, he's rated a C before. You've rated it a C.
Yeah, I'll take a Chinchale over that one.
And
I'll
it's
roll the
shorter.
dice. That's true. That's true. I pretty much left the entire final third though. So yeah, I didn't need to explore it that much further. Matt, what do you think about the cigar? Because I think you had some guesses, or you wanted to talk about the wrapper.
So the wrapper, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but the wrapper had a very, very marbly texture to it. Like it just had like the kind of like the lines in it. To me, I just call it marbly because it reminds me of marble. Anytime I see that, I automatically think Sumatra. That's a Sumatra wrapper. That's very indicative of that wrapper type, the marble texture. And then on top of that, I noticed, here's another thing. When we got the packs in, I noticed my cigar, my 4 cigar, had a little bit of damage to the foot. And then I saw other people start to like, show their packs and share their packs, also reporting a little bit of damage to the foot. So what do I think? This thing probably has a foot band because they take the bands off, they put on their own band. So that's another clue. So Sumatra, and then also as a foot band. And then Pete, in his infinite wisdom, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have Dave on, either for cigar 3 or 4. And we found out last week was a Barba Amaria, which is a small batch exclusive. So I'm thinking like, okay, we have Dave on of small batch for cigar 3 or 4. Why 3 or 4? Could it be because 4 is also a small batch exclusive? So those 3 things in my head: Sumatra, foot band, small batch exclusive. I didn't know this until I looked up the wrapper leaf, but Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but you could announce it, then talk about it.
That's really
Kudos
good
to you.
detective work. Yeah,
Kudos
God
to you,
damn,
sir.
dude.
I made myself dinner. That was it. That was all I did. I did not prep.
That's pretty good detective work you did there, Mr. Hound
Sheesh.
Dog. I will give a little detail now about the cigar since we went into it a little bit. The price point on this is roughly an $18-19 cigar. So we got our money's worth this pack. That's for sure. And you are correct on the wrapper. It is Sumatran. Yes. The binder is Ecuadorian and the fillers are Dominican. So that is
right,
the main.
so-
What are you smiling for, Roger? What do you think it is? You got a call
Matt's
out?
insane, bro. He's like, I was like, holy shit, dude. I just want to see
Yeah.
if he's right, man. Like if he guessed it exactly correctly, because it sounds like it's shit.
It
Carpi,
is 100%.
yeah, Carpi smoked this yesterday. He sent me a bunch of stuff to read that I didn't. I'll just read his recap. He gave this a B tier. He really enjoyed the first and second third. The final third wasn't bad, but it was kind of boring. He kept getting like a citrus note that he enjoyed throughout. He did guess correctly. Carpi did guess correctly on the cigar as well. He must be in the same detective school that Matt is. So I think let's see. Yeah, voting has stalled at 39. It's going to be a C tier. And well, might as well just do the reveal now. Yeah. I'm upset I gave so many clues, Matt. Shouldn't have gave so many. It's my fault.
Yeah, we all can't be perfect.
And there you go. It is the Hyperion
Nice.
2023, the Torpedo from El Titan de Bronze.
That is a small batch exclusive that has a foot band and a Sumatra wrapper.
Yep. Now there's two variations of this cigar, and I believe they're
Mhm.
completely different blends, right? Or are they different wrappers?
I mean that would make it a different blend, but
Yeah.
I know for sure different wrapper, but yeah, I this is good. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of other people didn't enjoy it, but the 24 is a different wrapper. I think it's like Ecuadorian Habano. It's not as it's more Cuban-esque. The 24 is more Cuban-esque for me than this one. To me this screams Sumatra when I lit it up though with the syrupy smoke tech. Anytime with Sumatra, I usually get like some sort of like kind of smoked wood, like a mesquite or hickory, along with maple syrup, some syrupy sweetness, and that had it in spades to start.
Yeah. I'm finding out I don't really like Sumatra. Like I've just been not having good times recently with the ones I've had. The most recent one that I can remember was that new Dunbarton exclusive for a couple shops in New Hampshire, the Fiddlestick.
Oh,
Like
yeah, you
people-
hated that one.
I gave it a D tier for Dunbarton. That's not like me. So I don't know, man. It's just maybe my palate's shifting. I don't like the Sumatra right now.
I think we spoke about this on another live stream. It's like it's hard to blend a Sumatra and make it great. Like, and it's very easy to fall off a cliff when you're blending with a Sumatra wrapper. In my opinion, I'm sure Mike, I'm sure Prizzy, you agree. Pete Johnson, he could blend Capa Especial. He could blend a Sumatra for days.
Mhm.
One of the most recent ones that come to mind is that DB Capa Especial, that Fat Bellicoso. That thing was freaking money. I love that cigar.
The monster face.
The face.
That's Sumatran?
No, the face is MSA.
We got to check on that because I love the face.
That's MSA.
Is it MSA?
Yeah.
Roger just said, "Sorry guys, completely lost power." So
Oh no, the wind's bad,
there
dude.
we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is MSA. Which one was the Wolfman Sumatra? I feel like one of the recent monsters was Sumatra.
You know, I think the Wolfman was Sumatra, I believe. And
with
there were
two
some,
stories there.
it was
Ecuadorian
Sumatra.
as
Yeah.
Welcome
Gotcha
back, Roger.
Yeah, lost power. Like I thought it was just my shed, but I looked and my whole house had lost power.
Shit,
I
dude.
was the wife inside. She hit the breaker.
Yeah, they turned the lights on and she'd like give me a thumbs up and like, "Are you guys good?" I didn't know the power went out everywhere. The wind, man, the wind kills us out here.
I'm gonna go grab a jacket real quick. Be right back.
All right.
Second
what's that
cigar.
Yeah, what's that shirt you're wearing there, Johnny?
Huh?
What's that shirt you're wearing?
Oh, it's a band. It's a Spiritual Chaos. It's a buddy of mine's band.
Nice.
So
That's tight.
wasn't
Very nice.
exactly
Is
trying to plug anything. Just grabbed a shirt.
Is it like metal? What kind of music?
Yeah. It's like metal. Again, I'm not like really trying to plug anything, but he's the front man for a band, but he's also a poker dealer. Like he just started, but they are actually going on tour in July, I believe. So
It's pretty sick.
but yeah, he's pretty good. He's his name's Josh, but he does like these vocal covers or something on Instagram and like YouTube, and he's been getting a lot of views, like 500,000 or something like that on some of his stuff, like teaching people how to like
Damn.
growl or something. So so
You go to a lot of those shows or not really?
nah, man, I'm too old. I haven't been to a show in 20 years.
Yeah.
Come on, Johnny, you're not too old, bro. Do more young stuff than the rest of us.
I'm too old to go to the shows for the music that I like. So
There you go. Felipe said, "I was about to grab a 5-pack of these from Matt's review. Can't wait to smoke it."
Which one? I didn't review this one. I reviewed the 24, not the 23.
Well, there you go. Well, Nick, the guest,
Different.
said the 24 was way better than the 23.
yeah, 24 is fantastic.
Because I had heard good things about the Hyperion.
Which Johnny recently reviewed.
Yeah,
If you paid attention, Pete,
yeah,
to his channel at all.
it's okay.
I'm trying to
You
remember
embrace him.
that note you were talking about, Johnny, because I watched that review, the one you were like, "This tastes like Boston cream." I can't remember what review you're talking about. It fucking bothers me though.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Don't
Mess
feel
with him,
like
Johnny.
going
Be
back.
like, I've never said that ever. Pete.
Yeah.
Never said
No, he said it
Lies.
because he talked about it for 40 minutes straight while he was still smoking the cigar.
You did watch. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
of course. Of course. But for second cigars, we are smoking some Castagli stuff. I don't know if all of us are, but I got a pony here.
Pony as well. Such a great cigar.
That cigar is so good. That was my
Have a
first
Villa
Castagli.
Castagli.
The Daughters of the Wind. I think that's what
Yep.
it's called.
Yep. Great cigar.
Yeah.
What do you guys
I have a
got for
Villa-
number 2?
Villa Castagli that is slightly plugged, so I'm working on loosening up the draw.
Very nice. Michael, what do you got over there?
I've got the Forator in the Robusto, the Brothers of the Saber line.
Nice.
Little Zimbabwe tobacco.
And Connoisseur Eric said he had that one before, but this one was a bit rougher on the back of his throat. Yeah, that pepper, that aridness, that dry was not good.
I got a
Not
question from John W.F. Peter, how good was that Jopito?
So I know Pravada gets a lot of shit, right? Pravada gets a lot of shit, but I'm going to tell you, dude, that fucking Jopito was A tier. A tier. I mean, it's got a Marifel wrapper on it, so that's like I mean, who's going to complain about that, right? Marifel Cameroon. And then the Kellners blended the rest of it, which is, I think, it's a lot of Dominican in there. So I smoked it knowing that Leo loved that cigar. And I was like, all right, it's going to be
Atkins.
good. Yeah. So sure enough, I smoked it and I was already like looking to buy more. It's not a cheap cigar. It's a $30-ish cigar. I don't even know if they're making them anymore. I don't know if that's like a consistent release for Privada, but if you see the Joe Pito, man, Marifel Cameroon, Kellner's blended it. It was really good. Anyone else on the panel smoke that cigar?
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Got boxes flying at me. Sorry, guys.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
The wind, huh? Wind is gnarly.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed the Joe Pito. I thought that was good. If you
was
guys
that your favorite Privada?
that one is definitely my favorite Privada cigar that I've had. The second one that I enjoyed was the Cavalier made one. It had like a cloth band on it. I don't know what it was called,
burlap.
but yeah, it was
Yeah.
a little burlap cloth band. I thought that one was really good too. Other than that, everything's been kind of miss for me, but I haven't smoked a ton of other stuff. I smoked that purple people eater recently, and that was not
You
too
didn't have
good.
a good time.
No.
I really like the Jaji Bobby Halloween. I really enjoyed that cigar.
I did smoke that. It was really well. It did really well for me too. Is that a Privada cigar though?
Yep. You can only get
Okay.
it via LCA.
All right. I got it from Sir Louis, so I didn't know if it was an LCA store, but I believe they are, so that would make sense.
Mhm.
If you asked a question in the chat, feel free to ask it again. I did not skip over it intentionally. I had to catch up in the chat, so I was so far behind.
Dude, look who showed up. Look who showed up.
What's up, Carpy? I got a C tier, buddy.
He gave it a
Yeah.
B. 'cause
I
he
guess that's
smoked it in
fair.
a
I
hot-
gave it a B, but I smoked it in a hot tub, and that may have lifted my rank due to atmosphere. You know,
I thought he was
boy.
here for a second. I thought he was here. Holy shit. Man.
He's probably just
Everything-
like,
fucking Matt.
Every cigar tastes better when you're on vacation. I don't care what anyone says. If you're on a beach somewhere and you don't have to go to work the next day, that cigar is going to taste pretty good.
Unless you're
I
trying
like-
to smoke one of your kids keep fucking with you, man. Then it's like, dude, turn it off, relight it, come back outside, relight it, then they want something else.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I've never smoked a cigar in a hot tub and had a good time. Like the cigar has just always been muted. And I think it's just because there's so much humidity that it's over humidified. And the flavors are just like, just kaput.
Yeah.
I've never attempted it.
Also, your body's like so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a good time. Sounds cool, but it doesn't sound like a good time.
It sounds like they should go together because it's like relaxing paired with relaxing, but
Yeah.
it's just
Right.
it's too much relaxing. You're relaxing overload. You gotta fucking chill out on the chilling out. Okay.
Got to chill out on the chilling out. I like it.
Sage advice. Sage
Yes.
advice. And Jonathan has another El Titan for his second. The Redemption is better than this stick. I haven't smoked the Redemption yet.
I've heard that the Redemption and the Hyperion 24 are fairly similar when it comes to composition. Can't quantify it, but I've heard some things.
Yeah.
JD, man.
The hate.
Oh, the hate and slander.
So much hate. The man is filled with so much hate.
It's just
You
rage.
guys
pure
see
rage.
Ronnie's comment? It's like, I used to smoke cigars on the toilet, never in the tub. That's fun.
Also relaxing.
Yeah.
We got Habibi here. Where's
I think it's a different.
Habibi?
I think it's a
Ronnie
different Ronnie.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got
My
excited.
uncle's probably high somewhere trying to sell cigars. But one more time, if you're just joining us, if you are a member of the Unbanded pack, the monthly pack that comes from Small Batch, Hashtag unbanded in the chat will get you into the giveaway to win this Crown Heads pack. I'll roll for that here in a second. So give you one more chance. How many? We got 38 entries. So it's a good chance. It's a good chance to win some good cigars. What's dropping tomorrow? Review dropping tomorrow for the 24. Oh, okay. So the Hyperion. Marvin's dropping that tomorrow.
Check that out.
Love you,
guys.
Marvin. You
Nice.
baller.
Very nice. I lost the comment, but Nick said he has yet to have a Sumatra wrapper cigar that he enjoyed. I'm with you. Although I think that's a Sumatra right in that picture, that TA 23. I think that's a Sumatran wrapper, and I do enjoy that cigar. So if that's the case, that's the one to smoke.
Yeah.
The whimper. The Wolfman was Sumatra. There you go. If we didn't clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's roll for this thing, huh?
Yeah, man. The Lost Angel 2023 is Sumatra.
There you go. That's my recommendation. All right. So we got 40 now. This will be verified. If you are not an unbanded member, you will be passed up. I'm going to roll a couple times off screen just so I have backup names. And that way we'll verify tomorrow. But let's see who won this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's really dope.
We're trying. Johnny, did you? I saw Johnny's name in here.
Did he enter?
Johnny, get the fuck. Russ lit.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Congrats,
buddy.
Russ.
And I am pretty sure he has the pack.
Russ, you got
And
the
the-
pack, right, bro?
Yeah. And the rigs flood the chat.
Carpy said that we would have known that the 23 is Sumatran if we would have watched his Sumatra shootout,
Oh,
which is
See?
fair.
He reviewed the Hyperion 23 in a shootout?
No, the Lost Angel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Carby. I
feel like
watched
he
it.
hasn't-
Just been too long.
There it is. Russ is here. He said, yes, sir. Let's go. All right, Russ. DM me on Instagram or shoot me an email, Cigar Collective Gmail. I'll get your info and we'll get that sorted out, man. Congrats.
Congrats.
Pretty good pack. How's everybody's Castagli's
Nice.
doing?
Nice, man.
It's good. Change of pace compared to that
Yeah.
last cigar.
Yeah, I will take this. All
Very
day.
well balanced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Terrence still go with the rigged.
There's no way of pleasing these people. So for Castagli, I think Matt, you're the one who put them on for me, and which is funny because my local B&M has them, and I just always walk by them because they don't look too exciting. You know what I mean?
Castagli doesn't really roll off the tongue, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But in my opinion, their branding is captivating. I like it. It's unique. And then once you dig a little bit deeper and learn that like a lot of their cigars are made at KBF, and then Costa Rica as well. They use a lot of exotic tobaccos, like Prizzy said, Zimbabwean. Like they use cigars that like nerds like us. They use tobaccos that nerds like us just kind of like, oh shit, I gotta try that. The people who are on a more, I guess, advanced level of their nerddom with cigars will really appreciate Castagli.
Yeah.
I've had a few of their stuff. The daughter stuff always seems to be like the blends that I gravitate to. I think the Pony is the best cigar in their catalog, though, for sure.
Not the Express. Not the Express.
I think they're both great. I don't have any Expresses right now. That's why I have the regular Pony. But I've smoked the box press one. I think Roger sent it to me a long time
yeah, the
ago.
Express is great. Both of these are super good. I think these ones are. I haven't had too much Castagli though. I have had a few like weird ones. They're not too memorable, but the Ponies are the ones that have been the best.
I guess that is Ronnie. But he didn't even write Secreto, secret cigar bar. Come on, Ronnie. I know spelling's not your strong suit, but
The Castaglia Enigma might be a good one for the Flamin' 50s, now that I think about it.
Isn't that's a cipher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I've smoked that. It's like 3311s on the band.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was a good cigar.
Yeah. Those are good sticks, man.
If
Peter.
yeah, buddy.
Can you boot me real quick, and then I'm gonna hook up my
Sure
headphones
can.
and grab something else to smoke.
No problem. So speaking of flaming 50s, right? We need some recommendations. We're gonna smoke cigars between like 50 and 75 bucks. I think that's where we kind of agreed for the next categories to be. If you guys have cigars in that price range you want to see us review, let us know. We're definitely starting with the Mirafell. That's going to be cigar number 1, but we're going to do one a month. So we need 4 other recommendations. So if you have any, let us know. What's that?
Want to read that one?
Harpy said that's because only boomers stream exclusively on Instagram, Ronnie. That's true. That's true. But Ronnie would be banned instantly on YouTube. So
I think
Also
Ronnie,
true.
he's more of a Gen Xer. He's not boomed out. I'd say he's more of a Gen Xer.
I don't know, dude. He's like 60, I think. Ronnie's up there. Dude. Ronnie's up there.
He's not 60.
No, he's in his young 50s. We'll say that. You
Do
couldn't
we know
tell
if
by
he
the
watches
skinny
Yellowstone at all?
I'm sure
Where's
he'll
John
verify
at?
that he does. That's
Great show.
Yeah.
So lead
a
a
lot
red
of-
for a second.
A lot of people throwing out cigars. Damn, they're throwing crazy ones out there. Opus 20th and Grand Cru Diademas. I mean, they all fall in the range, right?
I
So,
mean,
like,
you smoked both of those, Roger.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I really don't blame them for throwing them
Yes,
out
you're
there.
right. Yes, you're
Roger's
right.
got 5 packs of those, all of them.
Dog,
Yeah,
I would.
those are
That-
daily
He's
drivers
a
for
boomer
Raj.
for sure. Die.
That's nice. That's nice. Or the let me scroll up here and see. The Oro. Who was saying the Oro was like the best? Was it?
Sanj.
Was it Vlad?
No, it was Dave.
No,
Dave
it was
was.
Dave.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave was all about the Oro too.
Yeah, he said last week it was like the best cigar he ever smoked.
I've
I
never
just can't
wanted to
believe
try
it, man. I have to try it, I guess. I can't believe these people.
I've never wanted to try it till Dave was talking about it. And then I thought, oh man, he's making it sound great, dude. He made it sound
I could.
perfect.
No matter how good the cigar is, I would still feel gypped and like I threw money in a hole. Doesn't matter. If $500+ for one cigar when I could get multiple boxes of other cigars that I love, I can't do it.
I'd have to eat the nub and everything, dude. It's just like,
Grind it into your burgers.
yeah, man, I have to do something with it.
All right, let's see some of the recommendations here. Dubai, we can definitely do Dubai. I think that's a worthy stick to do. Nobody, Javi. Nobody wants to smoke an El Septimo. Come on, man. I mean, we don't want to just smoke bangers, right? Because we all have like favorites in that price bracket. So if it was like, 5 of our favorites, that wouldn't be fun. So that's kind of why we're doing the Marifel, because not a lot of us have smoked it. Some of us have. But we want the cigar to be somewhat new to a couple people.
That's why
But
the
I
mirror is great. The mirror pyramid,
Yeah.
the pyramid.
The mirror.
It's great for that.
Hopefully,
Like,
people
we could-
pick it up and smoke along.
Yeah. Like we could do an Ethifal, but who doesn't like that cigar already?
Siglo 6. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Davidoff Maduro, Siglo. Yeah, we could throw Cuban in. A lot of Atabey Blacks. But who's going to say that's a bad cigar? Maybe we end on a really good cigar.
Just John.
Yeah. I think
There
the
was
Rare
so many
Finds
good
is a good
cigars.
call out.
Yeah.
from Tobacconist of Greenwich. I really like the Eladio one, the black band, but I know a lot of guys like the Kellner one, which is the white band. So I think
I
that'd
still
be a
have
good
one of
one to do.
those. I have one of each, so either one.
Yeah. KKP, I mean, or KKP. Yeah. I agree with that. I think most of us have smoked a Padron 60th Maduro. I don't want to smoke them. I don't want to smoke the natural. So
Yeah, no.
yeah. This is under that price point, right? Isn't the Diademas like 40, 45 bucks?
I think it's 47.
Okay. So that might qualify
Just
for
short.
the next one. We'll do like 25 to like 45 for the next series.
The roaring 20s.
Yeah.
You know the answer, Carpy. You know the fucking answer. Don't joke. Don't kid yourself.
Are the rare pinks coming along?
Fucking Carpy. Carpy's got all the troll accounts out today. Oh shit.
Oh,
OCD
yes,
back?
he's back.
Our collective life coach.
What do you think, Johnny? What should we smoke for Flaming 50s? Do you got a suggestion?
I was actually listening while I was away. I really like the rare finds idea, and I would go with the Eladio as well. And I'm agreeing with you on like the Etafal, the Atabey Black. It's like nobody's gonna be shocked when we say how much we like this cigar.
Yeah.
Well, Jose, you can find all of these. You just have to do a little bit of digging, but they're all available somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do cigar number 2, I think the rare finds makes sense, and just Google Tobacconist of Greenwich, you'll find it. We just have to decide, do we want to do the Eladio or do we want to do the Kellner? Which one would you guys prefer?
I'm gonna say take a poll.
All right, we'll see what everyone in the chat.
I've had both. I enjoy the Eladio more.
Yeah.
But I'm up for either.
I'm up for either. I have both, so that's nice. We will not be smoking the Peace Unique. I wouldn't feel good about myself if I made how many people are going to buy that cigar, buy it with real dollars. Can't do it. With real dollar. Alchemist, I'd rather smoke 10 Buffalo 10s at the same time than one Atabey Black. Maybe, probably not actually.
Dang, John. Now we have to see it.
Yeah.
He used to be able to do that without his tooth. I don't know if 10 at the same time is possible now, though. I don't know if you have enough real estate in there.
We'll pop his retainer off and we'll be good. Roger, you've seen those videos, right? Where they take their teeth out and they look like different people. I know that's in your algorithm.
Dude, for sure. For sure. Doing things I can't say on this either, but I've seen crazy.
Oh shit. Topaz. I feel like we can get a Cuban in because the price point's a little bit easier to handle than the fucking Bahique we were gonna try to pull off.
You think people can find it?
Trinidad.
That'd probably be the tough one.
I mean, the panel can definitely get a box and split it. If we give people enough time, they could get them certain places, and maybe if we do it, it'll definitely be cigar number 5.
So the series is going to be 5, like for each price point.
Yeah.
Benjis, 50s, 40s, whatever.
Yep. And then we're going to go all the way down to budget. We'll be doing like $5 to, I don't know, $15. Yeah, we could find a box on Cud and do some splitting.
I think there's going to be a lot of people getting their asses beat in the octagon. Lots of people. That cigar is not going to be great. I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see.
Do we know who makes it?
I have no idea.
Gurkha. Do every damn cigar.
Well, that sounds like an Avenger cigar, right? Since they're doing all the pro athletes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You guys are going to have to bother Fred to see if he will put that on the roster of cigars they're going to smoke. I think they're doing the Carl Malone or the Ray Lewis next. That'll be interesting.
They already did
Didn't
the
you
Ray
just-
Lewis. That was the first
did they?
one. Yeah.
Okay. And then they did the expressions from Avo, I believe, as the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you just smoke this Unicos, Matt?
That's bomb. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the torpedo.
It's a good stick.
There you go.
Really freaking good.
Principal Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's a box press principle with like a bunch of different types of tobacco. God, I'm so white. Oh my gosh. What the hell, Matt? I think it's like a $60 cigar, $65 cigar.
Huh.
I
We'll
gotta
have to see
turn
if-
down my light.
I'll have to see if they're available because that'd be cool. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about that cigar. So that would definitely be something that most of the panel has not had.
I didn't know Principal made cigars that expensive.
Yeah, Hobby's
Principal
saying
trading.
it's $60 cigar. And everyone's saying the Grand Cru Diademas is over $57. So maybe we were
Oh, it's 50.
misremembering.
Okay.
But then again, that's a cigar that everyone really likes. So
I thought the
wouldn't mind doing
criteria was 50 and under 100 or whatever.
no, we're doing like 50 to 75. And then we'll do like 25 to 45.
Yeah, so wouldn't the Grand Cru be eligible?
Oh, I
Am
guess
missing
it
something here?
would. I guess it would. You're right. This is definitely
would be
Carpy now. This is definitely Carpy. He said Opus 25 like 6 times.
Can't be Carpy. He's sober.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's
Hey.
not nice.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Carpy's like,
sweet-
it's not me, man.
My sweet Matt, that's not nice.
Carpy. Well, I don't know. Carpy's saying it's not him.
Well,
It's AZ.
it might be.
That sound. It's an AZ thing for sure.
See, we got thrown off because he didn't ask about Cuban-esque smokes.
Yeah, jerk. What's in the pipe there, Johnny?
Tom Bigby.
Oh, one of my favorites. Excellent, sir. Excellent. All right, boys. So I think we're at the end of the show. If there's any other questions you want to get in quick, throw them in the chat. But I think we're wrapping it up. We got April pack starting next week. Sober Cigars will be with us. Let me say that again. Sober Cigars. Matt, 1T Matt will be with us. So that'll be
Nice.
fun. I think the April packs are turned off. So if you missed out, you got to wait for the next pack.
Yep.
And that's it. Roger, I know you just dropped a video today, Roger, but we got to wait another 2.5 months to get another one, or is it going to be like a little sooner?
No, I shot another one. I smoked I freaking like the Barba so much that I wanted to do like an overview on it. So I shot that already. So hopefully out towards the beginning of next week, if all goes well.
Okay. Johnny, are we going to do reviews soon, or are you just still working on all those cars that are piling up?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do a review. I am almost done with the GTO, and I think to celebrate that, I want to do the Byron 1850, but that Solomon or the ridiculous size. It's like $80. I don't know. I think it's a Solomon or a Figurado or something. I don't know. It's like 9 inches long or some shit.
Okay.
Noise.
And I have a because of what I heard Matt saying in previous stuff, I have a Oliva Serie V that's been in the humidor for about 2 years, but it's a somewhat rare vitola. It's the diadema that you can only get
Yeah, the
in
baseball
sample
bat.
packs. Kind of, not like the 135th. It's slimmer. You'll see. But you can only get them in like a sample pack. It's not you can't buy them in a box.
They did the
It's not the
diademas in
Melanio?
2017, right?
I'm not sure. There's 2 vitolas in the diadema. There's a shorter one and a longer one. I've smoked the shorter one. They came in a sample. Both of them came in a sample pack. They come in like a little cedar box with a slide and stuff like that. But it's only available that way. It used to be event only cigars, and then they started putting them in samplers.
CRA pack, maybe.
I don't know.
There you go. If
I
that's
don't know.
Ronnie
It's a Series
trolling,
V.
then he would know. Jose asked favorite $5 cigar.
I don't even know cigars that are $5.
$5 retail price or $5 that you can get them for?
How much is the Buffalo 10?
About that.
Oh,
It's
is it?
$5.
Yeah, Carpy said the Olivo Melanio when they're on sale.
Frickin' New World, the OG New World. You can get those for $4.50.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be it, but that's not the retail price of that cigar.
Warp
No.
Chinchales when they're on sale. You can get them right around there, $5 to $7.
Yeah,
You're still overpaying. You can't get them anymore, but those Ron Mexicos were pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Also
What else?
Sumatran.
Is it?
I have no idea.
I was gonna say that's the one, baby. That's the
That
one.
would be so crazy if a Ron Mexico was friggin' Sumatran.
A lot of people
Melanio
saying
is.
New Cuba.
That's true.
Okay. What do you got coming out, Michael? Anything on deck?
Let's see. We did the Padron 50th that Carpy sent me today. That dropped. That was good, man. It's a good stick. Got to smoke the 60th now. So good. And then there's some other stuff in the pipeline. I smoked that Dapper last night when I popped into the lounge. I was reviewing that. So the Dapper 10th will come out next week, along with a cigar to be named in the future, I guess, because got to film it. So, but yeah, I got some stuff lined up.
All right, Matt. What about you, man? Anything coming out?
Still going through re-releases of reviews that I took down that I'm putting back up just to have out there in the ether. So tomorrow is the Cornetta Maduro. That'll re-release. So yeah. The only reason for anybody to watch those reviews who've seen them before is I add a new picture of Johnny to the end of each of the new episodes. So if you've already seen the review, you can still, skip through it, don't watch the premiere, don't fuck with that. Just like later in the day, just go through and just see the Johnny pick at the end. So that's tomorrow. Diademas Finis is Saturday, re-release of that one. And then a new review Sunday, The Awakening, Avowed Awakening.
Are you
I'll be
changing
looking for
anything
that one.
else out besides Johnny's photo, or is that it?
I'm taking out what was getting me flagged. That's the main thing.
Right.
Which was my email. Putting my email in there was getting me flagged. So I take that out, and I pretty much just have to edit the very end. Just take out email, put in Johnny. Fixes everything.
Yeah. Shoots you up in the algorithm. For us it'll be Sober Cigars next week for cigar number 1 in the April pack. Hopefully Felipe's feeling better. He can join us again. Hold on. I saw Portugal, so I got a brother here. I'm from Portugal. My girlfriend is at this moment visiting New York City.
Man, from NYC, they're expensive, right? In New York, it's like, or not anymore.
He's in the process of persuading her to get him some cool smokes.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how much they are in Portugal, but
yeah.
New York is expensive.
Yeah. I've never bought
Yeah.
cigars in Portugal. So I'll find out this summer when I go. If she's in Queens, Manhattan, I mean, Sanja's shop is not too far away. It's in Jersey, right? But it's not too far out of the city.
Bloomfield is kind of like midway down, so it's like two hours, I think.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to do some hard persuading, my friend. Hard
Yeah.
persuading.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to send your girlfriend to see Sanj.
Yeah. Inno might be there. Not a good look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with too many shops in New York City.
She could deal with the people in Queens. You know, they ain't that tough. Get into
said
Jersey though.
Portugal is very expensive. The Milano V's cost 25 euros.
It's probably what they cost in New York, to be honest.
Yeah.
Probably. Sadly.
Sadly.
But yeah, cigar number 1 next week. And then Burning Benji's will be that Saturday as well. So you got a little bit more time to get the Mirror Torpedo. And I think that's it. Congrats again to Russ for winning the giveaway tonight. I'll get your info. We'll get that sent over to you. And I think that's it. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow everybody on the panel. We will see you next week. Take it easy, boys.
Later, guys. Good night, everybody.